If you're a man past 60 and you've realized that your body doesn't respond quite like it did in your 40s, what I'm about to share might catch you off guard. The solution to better bedroom performance doesn't always come in a prescription bottle. Sometimes it's already waiting in your pantry. I'm talking about one specific food that can trigger immediate circulation improvements naturally. And no, this isn't some rare ingredient you'll need to order from overseas. This is something you could consume tonight, just hours before intimacy, to enhance blood flow, endurance, and self-assurance. Stick around because I'll also reveal one evening supplement that can amplify these results even further. My name is Dr. Julia Rhodes. Before we dive in, let me ask something quick. If you've been watching my content regularly, or if this is your very first video and you're finding it useful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Already subscribed? Great. Tap that notification bell so you catch every new upload. I'm constantly sharing fresh health insights and practical advice you'll actually want to use. Believe me, what's coming up next is content you definitely won't want to skip. Let's jump right in. Let's have a real conversation here. Once you cross into your 60s, your body starts playing by different rules. You might eat the same foods, but your glucose levels climb higher. You work out, but your muscles need more time to bounce back. And when it comes to intimacy, well, let's be honest. Things require a bit more effort to get started. But here's something most physicians won't tell you outright. The issue isn't always hormonal. It's circulatory. Because if blood isn't moving properly, nothing else really matters much. Picture your blood vessels like water hoses in a garden. In your younger years, they're flexible, open, and handle pressure effortlessly. As decades pass, they grow rigid, constricted, and sometimes blocked. That translates to reduced oxygen delivery, fewer nutrients reaching vital areas, and yes, diminished erections. Now, don't worry, you're not falling apart. But it's accurate that the same vascular network feeding your heart also feeds your other critical organ. When circulation weakens, both can struggle. Here's the real story. Years of tension, heavily processed meals, and insufficient restorative sleep create inflammation within your vascular walls. Tiny, damaging particles called free radicals start attacking the inner surface, what medical professionals call the endothelium. This layer generates nitric oxide, your body's built-in vessel relaxer. That's the compound that loosens your arteries and permits blood to travel freely to your heart, and yes, to your penis. When nitric oxide production drops, your arteries remain constricted, circulation slows, and your performance declines. It's like attempting to race a sports car while the emergency brake stays engaged. So what food can you consume before intimacy that practically reverses this issue on the spot? The answer? Garlic. Hold on. Before you dismiss this, I'm not suggesting you bite into a raw bulb and destroy the romantic atmosphere. But garlic holds one remarkable secret most men never discover. It contains a compound called allicin. And allicin accomplishes something extraordinary. It expands your blood vessels, decreases arterial stiffness, and helps nitric oxide function more effectively. That means enhanced circulation throughout your entire system, including the regions that matter most during intimate moments. But here's what most online videos conveniently leave out. Garlic by itself isn't sufficient. You need to combine it with the right stimulating food that magnifies its impact and delivers that instant circulation surge before intimacy. I'll reveal that shortly. First, let's clarify how quickly garlic actually works and the proper way to use it. When you crush or mince garlic, it releases allicin, but only temporarily. If you allow it to rest for roughly 10 minutes before eating, that's when allicin reaches full activation. Once absorbed into your bloodstream, it helps break down plaque, relaxes arterial walls, and increases blood movement within 30 to 45 minutes. Actually, research from the Journal of Nutrition demonstrated that aged garlic extract can improve arterial elasticity in older men by over 50%. That translates to superior oxygen transport, better endurance, and more reliable energy exactly when you require it. And if you pair that with even light movement, like a quick 10-minute stroll, your blood flow improves even further. So if your partner asks, "Where are you heading?" you can simply reply, "Doctor's recommendation. I'm enhancing my nitric oxide production." Now, here's where it gets interesting, the combination. Because when garlic teams up with caffeine, the outcomes can be remarkably powerful. Caffeine functions like a temporary vessel dilator and cardiac stimulant. It elevates your heart rate slightly, opens your blood pathways, and prepares your muscles for activity. That's precisely why athletes frequently consume caffeine before training sessions. And intimacy, my friend, shares similarities with physical training in certain ways. So here's the medically informed combination. 1 glass of warm water. Add 1 crushed garlic clove. Let it sit for 10 minutes. Mix in half a teaspoon of coffee powder, instant or freshly brewed. Optional. A few drops of honey if the flavor is too intense. Consume this approximately 30 to 45 minutes before intimacy. That's when circulation reaches its peak, and you'll probably notice a natural improvement in sensitivity, erection firmness, and overall staying power. But there's more. If you combine this natural approach with 1 additional ingredient, something most men already stock in their kitchen, you can extend your endurance even longer. I'll get to that secret component in just a moment. Let's discuss the biology briefly, because understanding matters. When garlic and caffeine combine, they activate your nitric oxide synthase enzyme, which naturally elevates nitric oxide levels. This triggers smooth muscle relaxation in your arteries and corpus cavernosum, the sponge-like tissue inside the penis. That means easier blood entry, prolonged retention, and improved control. Now, if this seems too straightforward to be effective, consider this. Most ED pharmaceuticals like Viagra operate on the identical pathway. They don't generate blood flow. They simply keep nitric oxide functioning longer. So this natural beverage isn't a medication replacement. It's just helping your body manufacture nitric oxide independently. And the best advantage? No uncomfortable drugstore encounters, no adverse reactions, and no 4-hour emergency scenarios. Just pantry staples and smart timing. Tell me, what would you prefer carrying around? A prescription pill or a garlic clove? Now, let's reveal that extra endurance enhancer I mentioned. If you add a teaspoon of coconut oil or a small piece of dark chocolate to your pre-intimacy routine, you'll gain even more advantages. Coconut oil delivers healthy fats that stabilize your energy levels. Dark chocolate, conversely, is loaded with flavonoids that further boost nitric oxide production. Together, they help you perform longer and recover more quickly. So here's the complete pre-intimacy beverage once more. 1 glass warm water, 1 crushed garlic clove, activated for 10 minutes, half a teaspoon coffee powder, 1 teaspoon honey, optional, coconut oil, or a bite of dark chocolate afterward. This combination supports healthy circulation, increases nitric oxide, and naturally prepares your body for intimacy. Now, before you start making garlic beverages every evening, a few crucial warnings. If you have cardiac conditions, diabetes, or blood pressure concerns, always check with your physician first. Both garlic and caffeine influence blood pressure and can have blood thinning effects. Also, avoid consuming this drink immediately after a large meal. Your digestive system will already be occupied, and the effect won't be as pronounced. And please brush your teeth or chew cardamom seeds afterward, because yes, even natural remedies need fresh breath. Now, you might be wondering, Dr. Rhodes, this sounds unrealistic. Can something this basic genuinely work? Well, understand that your body isn't damaged. It just needs assistance remembering how to perform what it once did automatically. When you supply it with the correct compounds, like allicin from garlic and caffeine's circulatory boost, you're simply restoring what time has diminished. And that's the genuine beauty of natural performance science. Let me share something with you. As a men's sex therapist who's worked with couples for over a decade, I know that performance isn't purely physical. It's psychological. It's about self-confidence. When you trust your body will respond when needed, everything shifts. You carry yourself differently. You feel more youthful, more energetic, more masculine. And when your partner senses that energy, the connection in the relationship reignites as well. That's why enhancing blood flow naturally isn't solely about improved intimacy. It's about reclaiming vitality in every aspect of your life. And yes, before you wonder, you can absolutely still enjoy garlic bread. Just don't expect identical results from a pizza slice. All right, let's recap everything in plain language. The problem: weak blood flow from aging arteries and reduced nitric oxide. The trigger: garlic's compound allicin naturally expands arteries. The booster: caffeine enhances blood flow and mental alertness. The combo: garlic plus coffee plus honey, optional. Bonus: add coconut oil or dark chocolate for extended stamina. Timing: consume 30 to 45 minutes before intimacy, not on a full stomach. And remember, this isn't magic. It's a science-supported method to naturally awaken your circulation. Now, if this was valuable to you, you're going to appreciate what I'm revealing next. Because while this pre-intimacy food helps blood flow immediately, there's one vitamin you can take at night that maintains that blood flow strong even during sleep. It helps rebuild your arteries, support testosterone production, and keep your energy consistent throughout the following day. You'll find that video right here on the end screen. It's called One Vitamin at Night for Better Performance. Click it now, and I'll meet you there, where we'll discuss how this single nutrient can elevate your results to a completely new level.